I pull my big one on these hoes, damn. I'm not acrobatic, I'm not flipping on my bros, no. All my shit be factual, I cannot get exposed. Grew up talking shit, I catch a bitch before I catch a cup.
Come on. Now time to see what's wrong with this dude.
Your phone ringing. Your phone ringing. Big boy, come pick up.
Yeah, hello? So I guess we're getting new things for 2025 for Thomas and Friends. So yeah. I'm not really sure when this stuff was leaked, but I woke up one day and I just saw that this stuff was out. And I can't believe all this stuff came out because of this. We got this one picture leaked from Mattel in 2024, and that just kicked off a whole nother range, and I'm not sure when we're supposed to get this. But yeah, let's look at the individual photos. I can see we have Thomas, Percy, James, Gordon, and Nia. And finally, the return of one of my favorite characters. We are finally getting Duck. But where's Edward and Henry? Like, bring those back! I don't mean any offense to people who do like the Big World, Big Adventures era. I grew up with it, but I just didn't like it that much. But I grew up with that era of Thomas where Sora and the Legend of the Lost Treasure was just coming out, so yeah. And as you can see in this photo, we are getting talking engines again. Currently, how all engines go and the original CGI Thomas and Friends actually got talking engines. There isn't much to say about this. It used the All Engines Go chassis, but Annie and Clarabelle are just pretty basic. And now on to the push-alongs. Me personally, I like the push-alongs. They, like the faces, they don't scream out CGI. And I kind of like that. And the proportions, don't get me started on the proportions. They're so good. The proportions are so accurate. Nobody can tell me otherwise. They are perfect. They're perfect. And for the 80th anniversary, we're getting a Railway Series Push-Along Thomas that actually looks really nice. And it looks hand-painted and all that. And it looks fairly nice. And I like the face. And it's, like, really nice. And it's one of the best push-along models that we got so far. And it's a big coincidence that Mattel's 80th anniversary is on the same year as Thomas's 80th anniversary. So we're getting two special Thomas items. We're getting a special metallic Thomas with some minecarts and some rubies. And we're getting the Railway Series Thomas, which I personally think is really nice. I like the minecarts from Mattel's 80th anniversary Thomas. And we are getting another set, too. I personally like this because we're getting another station, which we don't really have a lot of in the Trackmaster range. And we are getting a turntable. We've only got a turntable once in this range. Mattel, make more turntables! Alright, so here looking at this, we have Nia up there, the Talking Thomas, James. I see that they're bringing back the Greatest Moments packs. We have Thomas and Percy, and they both have white running boards as well. We have Gordon, and we see the return of the Flying Scotsman. It's been a minute since we've had him. We have Nia, and we have a push-along James. I love it. I love him. He looks amazing. We have the Thomas, Percy, and the other Thomas. And we have Henry, which has not been in the series for a while. And then we have Duck. And then we have Thomas down in the corner, but we can't really see him because that thing is covering him. I don't know why, but then we have another Percy, another James, and another Gordon. But I did see something pretty cool on Gordon and Flying Scotsman. To see the difference between Gordon and Thomas, they added a valve gear, like a little piece of plastic that looks like a valve gear to them. And I think it looks pretty nice, but they did Gordon and the James dirty in this range. I just think they did them dirty. Aside from the Trackmaster stuff, we're getting Thomas in Train Sim World 5. We are getting other characters like Diesel, the Troublesome Trucks, and Annie and Clarabelle. And yeah, currently as of recording this, there haven't been any updates or changes to see if there's any other characters currently coming to the range. But yeah, that's currently what we're getting for this. So yeah, those are my overall thoughts of the new, well, these are my overall thoughts. I do like it. Trust me, I do. But it won't be as good as Takara Tomy Playround. And it doesn't have to be, because it could be like its own range of, of what it wants. Like how Trackmaster did what they wanted with their Thomas. And how they went from that CGI range over to On Engines Go. They did what they wanted with the series to make it different. Just like how Mattel did it with CGI. And yeah, basically, overall, it can be what Mattel wants it to be. I don't really mind. I think they look pretty nice besides Gordon and James. So yeah, the two things I find wrong with Gordon and James, well, they're both too fat. James does not have like a boiler. It just slopes down, kind of like how they did with Percy. They should have did this like this with how they did with the Playround Percy, but it's kind of like what they did on their original Trackmaster James. They just gave him that boiler, but he's a bit fatter because it's on an All Engines Go chassis. So yeah, those are my overall thoughts of James. And for me, for Gordon, it's I do like the valve gear, of course. I personally like it. It makes Gordon look different from Thomas's chassis to Gordon's. I modified my Gordon personally to make it. Well, I'm still modifying him to make him look like he actually has a valve gear. But yeah, I kind of do like what Trackmaster did, but they did Gordon dirty with the running board slope, because the running board just cuts off like right there, and it just goes down. And they did Gordon very dirty with that one. And yeah, those are like my overall thoughts. Everything else is perfect, like just spot on. Nothing else I could say about them. They're just perfect. I definitely do want to get the Greatest Moments Percy pack, the 3-pack, 2 of them. I'll probably sell like the Percy to someone, or give it to Goodwill or something, because I don't want to have 2 of the Percys. I just want to have 2 brake vans and 2 mail vans. That's personally what I'm getting it for, because I already have a Percy and it's currently not with me. So yeah, but he needs to be fixed, and that's gonna be happening pretty soon, probably like later today. But yeah, those are my overall thoughts, and I'll see you guys in the next video if I can get out a next video. So yeah, peace, goodbye.
I got too many hoes, but they ain't you.